Tuesday, Scorpio. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday, enjoying your week so far. Okay, staying high vibrational, staying positive. So, if you're new here, welcome to Princess Diamond Tarot. If you want to reach out for a personal message, a personal reading, and donate to this platform, that information on how to reach out to me and payment method is all in the About Me, okay? And welcome back to you guys that are definitely not new over here. All right, all of the love is not unnoticed, okay? So, Scorpios, inhale, exhale. I want you guys to relax, release the stress and worries of the previous day, the previous week, okay? And we're going to invite the guardian angels of any Scorpios that are divinely guided to this message. And also the spirits of light and clarity, light, truth, and clarity. Okay, so we can get clear and precise messages. This is going to be a timeless reading. So anytime that you guys come across this message, it can resonate with your current situation, or it could just have some messages in there for you guys. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and look into seeing. Let's get 4 cards. Turn this down just a little bit. 4 cards for Scorpios. What's going on with Scorpios at this time? What is it that they can benefit from knowing? What is it that they need to know at this time, Spirit? I definitely feel like there's something that you guys could be really passionate about at this time, Scorpios. All right, you're giving something a lot of energy, right? Your first card out is the 10 of Wands. So there is something that has you guys feeling like something is a heavy burden, something is stressful. For many of you guys, I feel like this is something to do with a friend, okay, or somebody that you guys know. This person could be a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius person, all right? Yeah, there could also be a Pisces, or just something that you guys are getting a lot of clarity about. You're seeing something from a different perspective, Scorpio. All right, or you guys are waiting. You feel like you have to wait, okay? You feel like there's something that is, you know, you guys just have to have patience at this time, okay? So let's get another one. What's going on with Scorpios? Give us 3 more, Spirit. Spirit guides of light, truth, and clarity, as well as the guardian angels of all the Scorpios out there. This could be for sun, moon, or rising placements. What is it that Scorpios need to know? What's going on with Scorpios at this time? All right, so your next card is the 9 of Pentacles. Y'all had this last week, Scorpio. Y'all not worried about shit. But I wonder why you have this stress. This is going to be good, y'all. I wonder why you have this stress energy out here, Scorpio. Y'all are really not worrying. Hey, how are you, Ai? Hi, happy Tuesday. Y'all not worrying about nothing, Scorpio. All right, let's get another one and see. 2 more. 2 more. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Give me 2 more for what's going on with Scorpios. All right. The Chariot. So a lot of you guys are moving a lot. You're moving forward. You're victorious. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a moving situation, traveling. Okay, Scorpios, just take it as it resonates. And let's get 1 more for you guys, okay? Let's get 1 more for Scorpios. And see. So yeah, I definitely see many of you guys are in this energy of it's crazy. The 9 of Pentacles can talk about being stress-free, but you guys have stress out here with the 10 of Wands. There is something that is somewhat of a hard burden, something that takes a lot of energy from you guys, or something is like, you know, has a lot of passion involved in it. Okay. Let's get y'all 1 more card, Scorpios. All right. So this is the 5 of Cups, okay? So there is some sort of regret and sad energy on here. You guys just, I don't know. I feel like there is some sort of negative energies that want to keep you guys down. But honestly, Scorpio, you did have Pisces at the bottom of the deck, and now you have the Chariot. So there could be some sort of water sign energies out here that could be trying to keep you down. You guys are looking good. You're feeling good. You're doing good. Scorpio, you're doing a lot better than you were. I'm getting something about 10 months ago, 9 to 10 months ago. You have the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, okay? But you guys are definitely doing good. And there's people that just, you know, they don't like that. You know, you can have people that somewhat have like a hatred for you, but I don't feel like you guys are green or you guys are like really, really young. Some of you Scorpios that come across this video could be kind of young, but I feel like you guys are, you know how to swim with sharks, or you could be a shark, right? In the spiritual realm. You guys already know what this world comes with or something like that. I feel like many of you Scorpios are definitely going to relate to this message, okay? So let's channel. Y'all are focusing on new opportunities, okay? You're focusing on grounding and healing. You guys are definitely focusing on bringing in wealth, okay? Business opportunities and things like that. You're not really focused on anything else that's negative. You guys are very positive at this time. And I feel like there are people that somewhat gravitate towards your energy, because a lot of people, they get, you know, you have to be patient. What I noticed about because we're all here on a journey, right? A lot of people are kind of like forced and bullied and pushed out of energies that would be beneficial, as far as being high vibrational, as far as like wondering why a friend or an associate or somebody that you used to deal with was so positive, or why it seems so easy for them to be positive. And sometimes when those people, I'm saying those because I've never had to deal with that, but sometimes when those people try it, it's like the big bad wolf, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that may be, they come out and it's like, I know what you're trying to do. You try to be positive. It's weird, y'all. And they will try to kind of like bully you out of being in that energy. And Scorpio, I don't feel like you're somebody that has to deal with that, because you guys are really intuitive. You're a water sign, right? But a lot of people, they get bullied out of that energy, and it's like, let me just stick to being low vibrational, negative, coming for people, attacking people, because that worked on me. Somebody did that to me, or people did that to me, and it made me not want to be positive anymore. And so Scorpio, I feel like you're like up there with the big leagues when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to energies and things like that. So you recognize it immediately, and you just are in this energy. I'm channeling it from this card, okay? And you keep it moving, you keep it pushing. But I feel like you leave a lot of people in this energy right here. Oop, you drop a lot of people and leave them in this energy. This could be Cancers, Pisces, okay, maybe even some other Scorpios that come across you. But overall, that's the only thing that I see. I do feel like something that you guys are working on that is somewhat of a burden or stressful. I feel like this is all about you guys being independent and wealthy, okay, with this 9 of Pentacles out here. This is the only thing that y'all are stressing about, okay? Becoming independent, financially independent and wealthy. That's it. So we're going to clarify. I'm going to just see if I pick up any more channelings for you guys, because all the information that we can get, we can definitely use it pushing forward, all right? So for some of you guys, this stress and this worry has something to do with someone else. It doesn't have anything to do with you guys. So some of y'all, this could be your children. I feel like some of you Scorpios have teenager children or adult children. Take it as it resonates. For some of you guys, I feel like you could have a Cancerian child, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, you know, a Pisces child, maybe even a Scorpio child, a fire sign child. I'm not really getting air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm not getting that energy. But I feel like many of you guys are stressing and worried and feeling weighed down by maybe your spouse, your husband. Maybe they could be sick, or your wife could be sick, or somebody that you guys love, or you know, you're friends with this person. They could be going through something, and it has you guys in this burden energy. It has you guys feeling weighed down and stressed out. A lot of you guys at this time are definitely declining offers to be around people, to work, collab with people, or date people. You're just you guys are really having your way at this time, Scorpio. You just like don't want to mess that energy up, so you're not really wanting to hang out, party, or deal with other people. I definitely see many of you guys also joyriding. If you know what that means, that's something that the old people used to say back in the day. But you guys just want to you use little small errands that you might have to make, and you use that as an opportunity to clear your mind and just go riding. You know what I'm saying? You might go the long way instead of, you know, the quick way. You know, just because some of y'all, when you're driving or when you're in the car out in motion, a lot of you guys get a lot of downloads and you're able to really think really clear. Some of you guys are doing some sort of traveling, okay, or you want to, or you're making plans to. I see many of you guys catching flights, okay. A lot of you guys could be in some sort of sadness and regret due to a interracial connection, okay. This could be a relationship, a marriage, a friendship, all right. But somebody is the opposite race of you guys, and I don't know why. We just have to look into it, but it's bringing some sort of sadness and regret, okay. There could have been some things said, done, or something like that, Scorpio, okay, or you guys just regret the situation, or they do. Okay, you guys definitely could have a Cancer in regret, or you guys are in regret concerning the situation with a Cancer. Okay, so let's continue. I just want to make sure you guys can see. I'm gonna push this back just a little bit, Scorpio. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify our first card for you all, Scorpio, which is this Ten of Wands. Okay, so this stress energy, this burden energy, let's clarify and see exactly what this is for y'all. And there you are at the bottom of the deck too, Scorpio. I was trying to pick up the cards and it slid off of there. So we're going to use the miscellaneous deck today. Okay. What is this Ten of Wands? What is this Ten of Wands for Scorpios? Why are they in this stress energy? Why are they worrying? Come on now. All right. So yeah, something that's actually stressful. You guys have glamour spell out here. So I feel like there's something, yeah, something about your past, okay? So this could be a past relationship, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This doesn't have to, you know, resonate with many of you guys, but there's something that you have historical slash ancient past. So Scorpio, there's something that is causing, like that is making things just a little bit heavy for you or just a little bit burdensome for you, but it has something to do with your past, okay? So it has, hi, Ive de Leon, Ive the De Leon, how are you? Happy Tuesday. There's something that has to do with you guys' past, childhood, okay? That has you, that's making things a little bit harder for y'all, okay? That's good. That's good. Are you Scorpio? All right, so let's see. Let's get one more for this Ten of Wands. Let's get one more for this Ten of Wands. Okay, yeah, something about a story, something about something that happened, okay? Many of you guys are, it's making things stressful. It's making things heavy for you all, okay? I am noticing that. Okay, but you also have happy at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, that, okay, overall what I'm getting, Scorpio, with this Ten of Wands, there's things that happened in the past, okay, or aspect of yourself from your past. And thank you, Ive the Deleon. And there's things that happen in the past, and there's situations, people from your past, and they're using tactics I'm picking up that they may have used in the past. Okay, for some of you guys, this could resonate. For some of you guys, it's just your actual past life, or it's your childhood, or a person or a situation from your past, okay, that's kind of making things stressful for you. But for a lot of you, I'm channeling, there are tactics, okay? You guys have these, Scorpio, you are the sign of evolution. You are the sign of evolving. And people, a lot of times, they're like, it's trending for people to finally see that aspect and move away from just looking at Scorpios as these sexy beings and that ooze a lot of sex appeal, and that, you know, are, you know, vengeful, and they rage a lot, or they're angry, or they're always wanting revenge. A lot of people have, you know, kind of been moving away from that and giving Scorpio their props about being people that transform. These are people that you really never know what you're going to get after a while. They go through things. They're the phoenix rising from the ashes. They rebirth, okay? And people are starting to to look at those aspects as far as Scorpio rebirthing, Scorpio, you know, transforming and evolving and things like that. But one thing I noticed as I'm saying that is that a lot of people don't realize what it takes to evolve. Now, in order for you to evolve, you have to know certain things. You have to see things for what it is, or you're not going to evolve. There's no evolution going to take place if you don't realize why something used to make you feel a certain type of way, or why, you know, something was happening, or why people were doing something, right? So with that being said, a lot of you Scorpios have people that are, or situations that are kind of trying to spin the block again. You have different people and energies and situations that are trying to do the same things that they used to do on you. They used to get a reaction, or they used to lower your self-esteem, or make you think negative, or lower your vibration in the past. And I feel like now you guys don't even ponder on it, like, well, why are they doing it? You already know why. You've evolved. And it's just like the way you think. For example, let's say Scorpio, that you guys, for example, okay, because this is definitely resonating. Everything that happens when you're doing readings or watching a reading, it definitely can resonate with what's going on. It's definitely going to be something that is significant, okay? But let's just say, Scorpio, you've evolved so much, and you know, you're taking your power back, you're aligning your chakras, you know, you're from the inside out, you're cleaning yourself, and you're you know, raising your vibration, okay? And low vibrational filthy demons that are bitter, things aren't going their way that they want, they're hurting, they're miserable, they're low vibrational and angry. They'll see that, and they'll, you know, they'll think to themselves, you know, because they don't realize, they haven't even done the work on themselves, so they don't realize how much work you've done to evolve, Scorpio. So they'll think like really quick, like, what can I say that will, you know, bring Scorpio down? They don't realize what you had to go through to get where you are evolving. You had to look at certain things that used to lower your vibe, or lower your frequency, or make you doubt yourself, or make you give up. You had to go through a lot of, even if it was just moments where you just sat and thought about things that happened in the past, all of that helped you guys get to the point of evolving, of evolution. And say you got some you know, just say you went in and picked up some things, right, from the supermarket or whatever, and you know, say you got a certain type of laundry detergent or a certain type of body wash or something, and you like it. You literally like the body wash that you got, the laundry detergent that you got, and when you went and grabbed it, you smelled it and you said, oh, I like this. You were in a high vibration. It wasn't about anybody else liking it or anything. And so a low vibrational person came around, and they see like, oh, you got this stuff, you're happy. Because the world has evolved to a place to where now people just literally attack because they see you happy. And Scorpio, you guys know that. And so them saying something like that, you're thinking to yourself, I mean, what's the big deal? Like, I'm being positive. What's the big deal? I like the body wash. It smells good to me. It's cute to me. You know, what difference does it make what brand it is? What difference does it make? Like, I like it or whatever. So y'all could be dealing with something like that, and it's not lowering your vibration. It's not making you sad or anything. It's just showing you, you guys are just in a good space. Like the best way I can, like the best example I can come up with it is when you get the last say so, you get the last word, and you block somebody. Everybody's been there, everybody's done that, right? You guys are not on the short, you're not getting the short end of the stick. It's like when you say what you say, and you're like, I said what I said, and you just block a person before they could just start trying to overload you with like negativity and back-to-back paragraphs. You've already blocked them, and so now it's like somebody's calling your phone private from a private number, or you getting all these friend requests from people from fake accounts, and you know it's that person trying to like off put that energy, that negative energy, because you said what you said and you blocked the energy. It's like that's the energy y'all in. Y'all are very secure and protected at this time. And you're not worrying about, like, you're vibing too high to worry about why people say or do things. You already know it. And it's like, I don't know what you guys have done, Scorpio, okay, but salute, my props to you guys. You definitely got some haters mad, and when I tell you they are locked out and banging on the door, they can't get in, okay? They cannot get to you guys. They cannot get to you, Scorpio. And again, you know, it's a beautiful thing to see the way Scorpios transform and evolve, okay? So let's see what this Nine of Pentacles is. Let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is for you guys. A lot of you guys definitely are enjoying being single at this time. Many of you all are not having to worry about money, okay? Something from the past is supporting you guys as well. It could have been causing this Ten of Wands energy right here, but it's also supporting you guys. So let's see what this Nine of Pentacles is, Scorpios. Let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is for you guys. Okay, so you guys have Mars energy. When I tell you the cards don't lie, so what did I just say, Scorpio? I just said that whatever y'all are doing, you have the enemies, the haters locked out. They cannot get in. And that's metaphorically speaking, okay? That's subliminally. Literally, people are like trying to get to you. They're trying to, like, because your energy is so secure and it's so, you sealed your energy in such a high vibrational way to where they're like all scattered at one time. Like, what can I say? What can I say? What can I do? And that's what the cards is literally clarifying. It says Mars energy. You are ruled by two planets, Scorpio, and that is Mars and Pluto. Pluto is more the power aspect, the power fight, the power struggle aspect, okay? Transformation, all of that's Pluto energy. Mars talks about war, battle, fighting, low vibrational Mars energy, okay? Look what that's paired with clarifying. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, which talks about ignoring something, not having to worry about something, having all that you need by yourself independently. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all ain't paying this. Look how this person is looking at this, looking forward, or looking at this bird on their hand. You like literally, it's not an act. You're not pretending to be unbothered. You're not pretending to not be hurt by people. You just like I already know what you're doing and why you're doing it and why you're angry and why, like, I already know, okay? Another thing I feel like I'm channeling for a lot of you Scorpios, and congratulations. I just have to clap for you guys because I am a fellow Scorpio, and so I really know that what I'm picking up is resonated for a lot of Scorpios. Y'all have came a long way. And when I say a long way, I'm not talking about, you know, if you lost weight, gained weight, okay? If you got money from not having money, or, you know, if you got out of a toxic relationship. You guys have mentally and spiritually and emotionally come a long way, Scorpio, to the point where, like I said, positive people, positive role models and friends and things like that, where you might have, even as a child or a teenager, you guys have had opportunities to be around these people and experience life around them, and you used to wonder how, because most people won't. There's a few people, depending on their sign and their characteristics, that will, but it's only people that want to change. Okay, you have to want to change. You have to want to be a good person. But you guys are some of the people that would. You would be like, damn, you know, the way such and such mom, or the way such and such handles situations, you know, she's so positive all the time. So I feel like you guys have finally reached that level to where you are like that, but it took a while. It took for you guys to evolve in a way where you had to realize why these things happen. You had to realize that it's not that other person that you're looking at that you was like, I wonder why they always handle things in such a nice way and they're always cool, calm, and collected and high vibrational. You guys started to see that you don't see everything. You don't see every person that might hate on them. So it took a lot of evolving for you guys to just see things for what it is, down to earth, okay? And loving on yourself, self-love, being patient with yourself, and it's getting you guys exactly where you want to be as far as the type of person you want to be, how you want to carry yourself, how you want to deal with certain situations. And again, you guys, I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the high vibrational energy, and I'm really, really proud of you, Scorpio, and I mean this, okay? Because we, you know, we kind of have like some rough beginnings, all right? Scorpios do. So yeah, that's really good, you guys. Like, I'm really picking up on that energy to where many of you guys are like, you're embracing this positive energy. Like me, for example, I know I am. Like, a lot of things the things that used to hold me back from not, like, for example, and this could resonate with you guys, Scorpio, or cross watchers watching for Scorpio. A lot of times the things that used to hold me back from, like, just jumping towards my dreams and taking a risk, taking that leap of faith and wanting to do things, you know, but maybe I didn't have enough money, or maybe I didn't have like all of the tools, or I didn't have all the information. And the things that would stop me, the things that would kind of, it's like that negative self-talk will be coming from situations that I actually had dealt with from people in the past. Like, you know, when I would try, you know, maybe this was in my younger years when I really wasn't as protected spiritually, or I didn't know how to properly cleanse my energy, or, you know, whatever the case may have been. And a lot of times when that stuff carries, you know, it follows, you know, as you get older and as you keep trying through life. And so I can honestly say, like, in the past, the things that used to like make me like, nah, I'm not even gonna, you know, I'm not even gonna try, I'm not even gonna, you know, I would doubt myself because of those experiences, because of people, you know, being haters, people being bullies, people that are afraid to stand out and shine alone, they hang with groups and packs, the things that those seeds that they will plant inside of me and make me think. And so a lot of you guys, I feel like you also can relate, or anybody else that might be guided toward this message. And now I'm in a space of my life where I love positive energy, because it's like, positive energy, the sky is the universe. There's no limit. I can't even say the sky or the universe is the limit. there is no limit, right? Like, so even if you are starting if you're starting somewhere, be positive, be grateful. There's somebody that's praying for the moment that you're living in. There's somebody that's praying for the peace that you have right now, the joy that you have right now. And a lot of people don't even realize the role that they're playing, that are coming at you. You know, you just be kind and just ignore them, realize that they're hurting, they're going through something, but they're being used because it's levels, you know. And so, you know, as you climb up, the enemy, which is spirit, it's not physical, they're watching at a distance. And I figured that a lot of you Scorpios have evolved to realize this, but they're watching at a distance as you climb up. And so they'll utilize, you know, people. It's a spiritual, it's not a physical battle. They will utilize these energies to try to replant that doubt or to see how far you've grown. And that's why I love the energy of positivity. So again, back to that example with that, with, you know, how positivity just removes limitations. Whatever you're lacking, okay, wherever you're starting from, no matter what the goal is, whatever the goal is, wherever you're starting from, instead of thinking negative, just think as positive as you can. Because even if it's money, if it's trying to, you know, eat better, if it's trying to, you know, attract more positive experiences and people to you, start where you are and be as positive as you can. Yes, you're going to attract negative people that's, you know, they have things to say that are ugly, but that's because, you know, you got to see their pain. You know, they don't have that you have. They don't have that positive self-talk, those spirit guides around them, that wisdom. You know, they don't have that intelligence, that protection to see why and what is pushing you, what is moving you forward. And again, when you flash back to those really positive people that, you know, when negative things would happen, it could be traffic, they would just, oh, it's okay, you know, we just, you know, those energies, when you realize why, it's bigger than just seeing that they handle certain situations like that. You really are able to shift into that energy when you see why. And the reason why is because you can't lose. You can't lose being positive. You know what I'm saying? So once you're in that space of, okay, yeah, I wish I had more. I wish, you know, that I could, you know, do more or have more or whatever the case may be. But let me be as positive as I am right now about where I am starting and what I do have, because I'm so positive right now. Of course, I can eventually get that. I can eventually get that. Yeah, sure. That brand that you're talking about, I can eventually get that. Sure, everything's fine. Everything's good. And a lot of people, they're, like I said, their frequency, their past traumas, you know, a lot of people just have, like, their energy is really disgusting and fucked up. I hate to say it like that. Excuse my language, you know. But they don't even realize, like, they don't even know yet how to even get to that starting point. All right, Scorpio. And you guys realize it. All right. So you have the Chariot. Let's see what this Cancerian energy is for you guys. So yeah, being positive. I feel like many of you guys, Scorpio, are really, like, in love with this energy. Like you have a no nonsense, like like your tolerance when it comes to, like, negativity, negative people. You're so educated and wise on emotions and spirits and spirituality and demons, and, like, you're so fucking intelligent on it that you don't even give it 3 seconds of your energy to figure why or any, like, you're just so nonsense, like, no nonsense, where you're, like, looking straight forward, like, I can't deal with it. Because it's like, you know, Scorpios are also psychic because of their instincts. The actual Scorpion moves off his instincts. So instinctively, you already know why certain energies and frequencies are trying to throw you off. And you guys are just no nonsense. Like, it's not like you have to force the positivity or anything like that. You're not forcing it, okay? I promise you guys, you're not forcing it. So you guys have definitely called your energy and your power back. Let's see what this Chariot is here for Scorpios. Why is the Chariot here? Okay, so you guys have Saturn energy. All right, so you guys wanting to be victorious, move forward, okay, when it comes to your stability and your security. I also see love out here. All right, so you guys definitely have the energy of love surrounding you, or you guys could be receiving or giving love to a Cancer person. But I feel like the energies of love, maybe even self-love, is pushing you guys forward. Okay, what is the Chariot again for Cancers? And Scorpio, we are going to still just be pulling advice for now. Yeah, so this could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius child that you guys have some sort of love for. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's Sag because we have the 777 down here. So this is a lucky person, okay? Or you guys are just experiencing luck together. All right, so why is the 5 of Cups here? Your next card, Scorpio, is this regret energy. So let's see. I don't feel like this is your energy, Scorpio. I really don't. I feel like for the most part, the most like overstimulating emotions that you guys could be having is that energy of stress and burdens with that 10 of Wands. I don't feel like it could be, but I don't feel like this is you guys in this energy. I feel like it could be a Cancer person or a Pisces. All right, maybe even another Scorpio that is in regret for something. Okay, they have love for you guys, but something that they regret. So let's look into this 5 of Cups energy and see exactly what this is. Saturn, okay, it's coming out again, okay? So something about security, okay? You got healing out here, okay? Yeah, I feel like, which would be sick, I feel like there's people in your energy that is sad because you guys have your energy so secure. They're sad because you all are happy. I cannot make this up. You guys are high vibrational. We got this energy out here. What I said about Saturn, that represents you guys as foundations and security and stability. And then you have happy. So there's literally, it's sick. There's literally people that are angry and sad. Okay, sad, you guys, that you guys are happy, that your energy is secured, is protected, and that you're not even, you know how somebody is sending you messages and you don't just say, I'm not reading it. You don't read it. We're going to go ahead and move to you guys' advice, Scorpio. You don't read it. So it's like, of course, when somebody is, just like, think about how big of a flex that is. That's the energy that y'all are in, Scorpio. Imagine somebody that's so low vibrational and they're so hurt and mad that they're hoping that you read it. They're hoping that, and imagine you don't read it. So they just put all of that energy into sending you something to take you out of the happiness that you're in or take you off the focus that you're in, and you don't even read it. You don't even read the negative energy. You don't even read it. Imagine how that would make the other person feel. So that's what a lot of you guys are. Your energy is so protected. A lot of y'all are in that energy and they're feeling this sadness with that 5 of Cups, okay? Scorpio, Scorpio. So let's see. What's the advice? What advice do you have for Scorpios at this time? I just can't say it enough, Scorpios. Congratulations. Yeah, make sure you guys are keeping your innocence, focusing on your innocence, and making sure that you guys are healing and nurturing the child version of you, as well as being gentle with yourself, and as well as taking the time to laugh at certain things. Don't take anything too serious. And I myself have definitely been in this energy. If you guys have already been in this energy, just continue, okay? So let's get one from here. Okay, I'm gonna just see if I'm channeling anything else. Some of y'all could have a water sign child that you guys need to think about. You need to pull all of your motivational energies and your courage and strength through for this person, okay? All right. For some of you guys, if it's not a water sign child, many of you guys need to just, like I said, just be lighthearted about certain things. Don't take it too personal. Realize that on your way up, Scorpio, I'm channeling this, your spirit guides are saying, realize the things that you ask for in the places that you desire to be. People might think they know, but they don't know for real. They don't know. They're not in your brain like that. You know, the Most High God is going to protect certain desires and wishes and goals that you have to a certain extent. He's not going to let people know exactly what it is you want. But because of where you're going and because of what it is that you ask for, certain things, certain people are not going to be happy. You know, certain people are going to want to attempt to try. It's like, you know, and so just, it's like, spirit is like, laugh at some things, okay? Please, please. It's good for the heart, okay? It's good for the heart. It's good for the soul to just laugh and not take it personal, okay? So let's just get one more. Scorpios, I hope you have a great week, a great Tuesday, and I will definitely see you guys again next week. I appreciate all of the love and support from people that stop by. It never goes unnoticed. We are on a journey over here to 1K subs, okay? So I hope you guys stick around until we get there. I appreciate you guys that are here now as we climb up there, okay? So you guys have happy Scorpio. Okay, this is clarifying this energy. Laugh about things, be lighthearted, and enjoy your life. That was your reading, Scorpio. Again, I hope these messages were able to give you guys some clarity. And until I see you guys next week, light and love. Peace.